Hello, here is Deshen Kong, and this is my game design idea video. The name of the game called Cargo Sorter. Let's get started. Okay, first of all, I will introduce the game concept. The overview of the VR game is that the player as a cargo sorter using the glove with superpower to sort the goods in factory, and the way of sorting goods in game is like experience the Angry Birds in the real world, and that's where the rubber band shooting idea is coming from. And then we go to the hook of the game to make people like the game. The game offers a simple and relaxed experience when player can enjoy the satisfaction of completing a task in a warehouse environment. The game aims to provide a strain-free experience when player can feel a sense of accomplishment from successful sorting the cargo into the correct passage holes. The game will be around 6 to 12 minutes, and the goal is to sorting the cargo into the holes and achieve a higher score in a certain time. The obstacles to complete or achieve a higher score to win the game is finding the target cargo, the time constraints, and the accuracy of the storing cargo. Then we move to the interaction of the game. In this part, I'm going to describe how game interact with game object. Let's talking about how the core gameplay in this section. I'm going to divide each of the core gameplay interaction into 3 parts, from what is the condition, what the player needs to be done, and what is the outcome of it. The first one is selecting cargo. The condition here is player is now using the controller and putting the wanted cargo, and the key they need to press is the back trigger. And then the outcome here is the wanted cargo gets highlighted. Then with the selecting state, player can now move the cargo with move and rotate the controller. And if the player now wants to deselect the cargo, they can simply press the back trigger again, and the cargo will fall back to the cargo stack. And then we move to the next stage. Pick up the selecting cargo by pressing the set trigger. The outcome of doing that is the wanted cargo, or we can see the selecting cargo, goes into the player's hands. Let's say player does not want to throw the cargo that currently holding in their hands. Just simply pressing the set trigger to throw either hand's cargo. But how to shoot the cargo? In order to shoot the cargo, the player needs to hold the cargo using their 2 hands. To do that, player needs to use the hand that's not holding anything to touch the cargo that's holding in the other hand and pressing the set trigger. And what you need to do next is keep holding it using 2 hands and move in front of the rubber band. The cargo now should be ready to shoot. The last step is holding the set trigger and move backwards till finding a right position to shoot. Then release the set trigger. The cargo now should be thrown out by the rubber band. This is what the core game interaction looks like. Also, we got some non-core play interaction, like pressing the Y or B buttons to call the helping menu while struggling in the game, or calling the setting menu by pressing the X or A button. Okay, the winning condition of the game is player needs to complete a mean score requirement with a time limit. The lose condition is here player does not reach the required score when the time is up. The scoreboard will be showing when the timer is end. And that's pretty much all the content of this video. Thank you.